a starting guard for Minnesota for the past 4 seasons, I've come to appreciate the life of Minnesota.
He arrived at the University of Minnesota in the fall of 1973 as a basketball recruit from Cleveland, Ohio, where he was a high school All-American and the state's leading scorer. His given name was Philip, but everyone called him Flip.
Number 14, Flip Saunders.
A 4-year starter for the Golden Gophers, Flip Saunders played for perhaps the best team in school history in 1977. 3 of his teammates would become first-round picks in the NBA draft. But Saunders was the unquestioned leader, the captain, a coach on the floor, and a record setter at the free throw line.
Floor general, just knew how to run the offense and knew how to fire us up verbally. He was a good leader.
Saunders was at his ball-handling best while protecting a 1-point lead.
Flip was a very intelligent player, ran the stuff, really knew what he was doing out there, was kind of a coach on the floor.
You know, dream, goal, vision that you'd maybe like to have that opportunity, when you start out coaching.
His coaching career took a long and winding road to the NBA. It started at a community college, Golden Valley Lutheran, where his teams won 92 games over 4 seasons. Back at his alma mater, Saunders was an assistant coach on a Gopher team that won the Big Ten title in 1982. In 1988, Flip began a 7-year run in the CBA, where he auditioned in Rapid City, La Crosse, and Sioux Falls for the next phase of his life.
With me, you can always expect the unexpected, so that's one thing he's learned.
And his time in the CBA produced a string of victories and 2 league championships. In the spring of 1995, he became the Timberwolves general manager under his old college teammate, Kevin McHale.
I'm happy to be back, myself and my family, and we feel it's a good opportunity. I've got a lot of fond memories of Minnesota.
By December, he was on the sidelines.
Let's go, Troy, let's go. Be aggressive.
Over the next decade, Saunders led the Timberwolves to heights not seen before or since, highlighted by a playoff run in the spring of 2004 that ended in the Western Conference Finals. Saunders and the Timberwolves parted ways in February of 2005, and from there he coached in Detroit, where 3 times he took the Pistons to the Eastern Conference Finals, and Washington, where he was in on the ground floor of a rebuilding project that brought John Wall to the nation's capital. While career took him to other cities, Flip never really left the place that had become his home as a teenager. Married to a former Gopher cheerleader, he and his wife Debbie sent their 4 kids to the University of Minnesota, where son Ryan played on the varsity.
Everyone else says about me coming back, and I never left. As I've been here the whole time. Maybe I haven't been in this building the whole time. I love the area, I love Minnesota.
In May of 2013, his NBA career came full circle when he returned to the Timberwolves, first as part owner and president of basketball operations, then 1 year later as the head coach, fully taking the reins on a mission to make the franchise a consistent winner.
What I'll be satisfied is when it's 72 degrees in May, driving to the arena, and we look outside and on the streets, there's people wearing Timberwolves shirts and they're going to a playoff game. That's when I'll be satisfied.
As part of the overhaul, he acquired Andrew Wiggins and drafted Karl Anthony Towns, young stars projected to lead the Timberwolves into a bright future.
Andrew Wiggins, wow!
And while Flip Saunders lost his battle with cancer at the age of 60, the final chapter of his basketball legacy won't be written for years to come.